back, and in this uh, stream today, we're going to check out the same thing, making APIs fast, which I was working on before in my previous stream. So what I have right now is, so I just made some changes to the uh, count API. So just a minute. Yep. So just made some changes to the count API that actually made the API requests fast. So count API, the API to get the bookmarks count, which is this one right here, it usually takes about 3 seconds to 5 seconds long. Now it takes about 1 second to goes down to like between 500 milliseconds to 1 second, like 1.5 I think is the maximum. So if I refresh this, you can see now it's 422 milliseconds. And let me take something and add it, move it somewhere. So do that. The count API is just under 400 milliseconds, and I'm going to show how I did this. So if you look into my code for get bookmarks count, so before, how it was that all my API requests were one after the other. So the way I get count is I go to the main bookmarks table, and I just have a filter. For example, this is to get only the bookmarks, like other than the videos and the images. So inside our main table, if the type is bookmark, and it shouldn't be a trash, and it should be equal to the user ID. So then, yeah, and then this, including this particular statement, it gives us the count of the total number of bookmarks, total number of row returned in this query. So this is how I do it. I basically, for everything that I have need the count, I add queries like this, and then I fetch for everything. So uh, before, this used to happen one after another. So for example, this, and then after that I do this, and after that I do this, and in the end I send everything. But what I did right now is everything is in a promise all, so everything happens in parallel. So for example, so right here I now have all my bookmark types. So inside handler, so inside one promise all, I have made all my queries. So inside this happens, this happens, this happens, and the result for these are the ones right here. So we get everything in this parallel query. So instead of this starting and this finishing, and then after that this triggers, then after that this triggers, instead of that, all this is going to trigger at the same time, and only when everything is resolved, then we get this executed. So that is what promise all does. So because of making all my asynchronous DB queries parallel, everything, so this did improve my speed uh, of this particular API. But can we improve the speed more? Definitely yes. This is not a good way, I think, to get the count. Maybe what we can do is when the app loads, we need to get everything. But when I'm doing an action, like I'm taking this bookmark and then I am dropping here somewhere, then we only need to fetch for the category that is being updated. So we need to fetch for the to collection, and then we need to fetch for the collection wherever we're dropping it, like 3 or testing it. So that is something that maybe I need to think, but this did improve my speed, and I am quite happy with the improvement that I got. So before that, so now I'm going to, so this head true, I actually forgot what the head is. Head true in Supabase. If you want, I'm maintained. This is now released. If you want to return the head results simultaneously, remove head. Count What is the count? What does that exactly do? Head count my head returns no data, so null. Supabase. What is the head query? Adding head only returns row count, which is often what is wanted. So adding head only returns the row count. So if I don't add head, what's going to happen? So let me remove head over here, and then let me console log bookmark count. So now if I refresh this guy, let's see what I get in my console. $18. Get 18. Even though I removed head. So now if I add the head, then what am I going to get? So even then I get 18, which makes no sense. Then what's the reason for head? Okay, let me turn to ChatGPT. Okay. What does head mean in this query? Zero. Well, that is what I want. Okay, that's that, but Anyway, so this is basically how I did it. So promise all, and then yep. I think that's it for this one, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.